everyone, and welcome back. As always, I'm your girl, Candy Washington. And before we dive into today's Kiki, which is Kris Jenner showing her allegiance to Kathy Hilton over Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, Lisa Rinna. I say that with love. I say that in jest. But before we dive in, be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss when we go live. Also, be sure to share this with a friend because a Kiki is always better with community. And don't forget to check out the description box below and also shop our love collection. So with that, let's dive right on in. So apparently, Kris Jenner is reacting to Kathy Hilton's Real Housewives of Beverly Hills post after Kathy's tequila drama with Lisa Rinna, and this is according to Reality Blurb. Now, there have been memes, there have been jokes, there has been shade that, Lisa Rinna isn't even friends with Kris Jenner. We thought it was really weird and tacky for Lisa Rinna to keep saying that she's friends with Kendall Jenner. Mind you, Lisa Rinna is about to be 60. She's like around that area. And I believe Kendall's probably like mid-20s probably at this point, right? So we all thought that was kind of weird. And she was name dropping. First, it was Kendall Jenner's tequila. Then it was Kardashian Jenner tequila. It was just very thirsty, weird, and bizarre. Now, Kris Jenner is seemingly weighing in. Let's read the article and then we can discuss. It says, it looks like things are hunky-dory between Kathy Hilton and friend Kris Jenner. The shade already, the shade. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills viewers are well aware of the ongoing feud between Lisa Rinna and Kathy after Lisa refused to sip Casa de Sol tequila, which Kathy and her family invest in during the now infamous Aspen trip. Lisa opted instead to ask the bartender to pour her friend Kendall Jenner's tequila brand 818 tequila, despite Kathy's request. Clearly, Kathy was not pleased as she muttered under her breath, "I can't effing believe what she just said." Ironically, Kris is appearing to be Team Kathy. Despite Lisa's support of her daughter's brand after Kathy posted her Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 12 reunion look on Instagram. The photo shows Kathy in a pink Oscar de la Renta floral dress, and she captioned the post, Barbiecore. Fans were quick to notice that Kris popped up in the comment section posting a series of heart emojis. They're like those cute pink hearts. The endorsement should honestly come as no surprise as the Hiltons and the Kardashian Jenners have had a long history of friendship. Kathy and Kris's daughters, Paris Hilton and Kim Kardashian, used to be best friends in the past and have reunited several times over the years. Kris and Kyle Richards also had a long-standing friendship, with Kris appearing on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills multiple times. Lisa, on the other hand, still believes that her support of Kendall's 818 tequila is what triggered Kathy's meltdown in Aspen. In her confessional, Lisa stated, "It makes me believe that my ordering the Kardashian Jenner tequila brand is what set her off," she added, "because Kathy's so effing jealous of the Kardashians." Fans don't seem to agree. One commented, "Rinna is crying right now." Another said, "I hope you rigged Rinna over the coals." A third said, "Absolutely stunning, Kathy. Can't wait to see you stand tall and defend yourself against the vile Rinna." The whole situation is a bit confusing as Lisa's daughters, Amelia Gray Hamlin, previously dated Kourtney Kardashian's ex, Scott Disick, who Kris and family are so close with. A relationship that Lisa publicly had reservations about and did not support, yet she will support the Kardashian Jenner tequila? Amelia and Kendall do run in the same modeling circles, so that very well could be the reason. Oh, you guys, okay. A couple of things. Number one, Kris Jenner plays no games when it comes to the coins. When it comes to social climbing and when it comes to the coins, Kris Jenner plays no games. So, of course, Kris is going to side with Kathy. Number one, Kathy actually has the money. As we know, Lisa Rinna, I don't like to count anybody's money or anybody's pocket. That's not really my style. But I think it's obvious that Kathy Hilton probably has a lot more to offer Kris Jenner when it comes to actual money, when it comes to social status, when it comes to influence, when it comes to power, when it comes to favors, when it comes to living in that world, right? I think it's pretty obvious that Kathy Hilton has maybe 1,000, 100 million times more to offer Kris. than Lisa Rinna does. So of course, Kris is going to be Team Kathy because, in this situation, Kathy is the better ally. She has more assets, she has more power, she has more money, period. Also, I think that Kris Jenner, like the article said, is actually closer to Kyle Richards than she is to Lisa Rinna. And just because Amelia is a model and Kris Jenner's daughter Kendall is a model, that doesn't mean that they're friends. I don't really see them running in the same circle. I see Kendall Jenner and like Gigi Hadid in the same circle. I don't really see Amelia in that circle. Just because they're models doesn't mean that they're in the same circle. And even if they are, it doesn't mean that their parents are close or their parents are friends, right? So I think that Kris's alliance and genuine friendship would lie more with the Hiltons / Richards than it would with Lisa Rinna. Also, don't forget, I think that beyond whatever you want to call, Kris a momager and blah, 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 and all that stuff, beyond all of that, I think that even though Lisa Rinna was, promoting or whatever you want to call it, Kendall Jenner's tequila, I do think that Kris is a mom, and at her core, I think she understands how disrespectful it is for you to try and sabotage someone who's doing their children a solid, right? Like, I think Kris Jenner can put herself in Kathy Hilton's shoes, where she's like, if I'm on a reality show and I have a new tequila, you know what? You could do it even that way. If I had, because it's the same exact thing, right? If Kris Jenner was on the show and she had a scene where she was promoting her daughter, Kendall Jenner's 818 tequila, and you had Lisa Rinna come in and be like, oh, can I get my friend Paris Hilton's Nikki Rothschild's tequila? Can I taste that instead? I really want to taste that. Yeah, it's the Hilton Rothschild tequila. My friend Paris, my friend Nikki Rothschild, during a designated segment that Kris was supposed to be promoting her daughter's tequila, I think that Kris probably would have. You want to talk about a meltdown? I think we would have had a real meltdown, because Kris Jenner, love her or hate her, she doesn't play when it comes to her children, and she doesn't play when it comes to her coins. So I think that Kris is able to put herself in Kathy's position and know how much Lisa Rinna disrespected her. So I think that, of course, Kris Jenner is going to be Team Kathy. She's the better asset. She has the money. She has access. She has influence. Kris has been friends with Kyle for years on years on years on years on years. Don't forget, it was like Kris Jenner, Faye Resnick, Nicole Brown Simpson, rest in peace. Kris Jenner and Kyle and all of them running together, right? So they were all in that crew. So they've known each other for years. And I think that Lisa Rinna feels kind of left behind, because if you really think about it, all of her friends have surpassed her. Eileen is winning like 20 Emmys every year. You know what I mean? Denise Richards is gorgeous. She went on to marry Aaron, and they're really happy. She's been a consistently working actress for years and years and years. Garcelle came on the show, and she's like the queen of the show. She has every single body loving her. She has all of these different side projects, all of these different opportunities, right? Yolanda Hadid came on the show and launched Gigi and Bella to these like supermodel statuses. You know what I mean? She's friends with acquaintance with Kris Jenner, and love them or hate them, the Kardashian Jenners, they're doing their thing. Whereas Lisa Rinna has really just sort of stayed stunted. She sort of stayed stunted. She doesn't have the money that they have. She doesn't have the prestige that they have. Sending a lot of love to her daughters. I know that her daughters publicly, so I'll say it since they publicly talk about it, her daughters struggle with drug use and mental health issues and the EDs and all that stuff. So just a lot of love and healing out to them. So, but they haven't been able to really, sure, they model, but they're no Bella, they're no Gigi, right? So I think that everybody has sort of surpassed Lisa Rinna, and I think that's why she's spiraling so much, because I think that she's just really bitter. And I think that bitterness in her, because I think that she thinks that she should have all the money. She should be the HBIC. She should have her children be like the top models. You know what I mean? She should have a loving husband with Harry, but he's doing his thing in Canada. I think that Lisa Rinna looks around and she sees people living the life that she thinks she should have. And that's why she's so vile. That's why she's so bitter. That's why she's so evil. And that's why she consistently tries to sabotage other people, because misery loves company. And I think that's really what's eating up Lisa Rinna at her core. That's why she's so snaky. That's why she's so manipulative. That's why we see her really just like deteriorating and devolving in front of our eyes. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that it was right for Kris Jenner to come out and be Team Kathy? Or do you think, no, she should stay windmilling for her friend, her alleged, and I say friends in quotes, her alleged friend Lisa Rinna? Do you think this is why Lisa Rinna is so evil and vile and spiraling? Because she feels stunted. She feels very bitter. But this is the thing, Lisa, you have nobody to blame for the state of your life but yourself. Because to be honest, for as vile as you are, you still have a lot to be appreciative of. And quiet as it's kept, you have more than most. You have more than most, particularly in the time that we live in right now. There are people who are struggling to put food on their table. There are people who are struggling to have a roof over their head. There are people who are struggling to have clean water. In America, I'm not talking about any quote-unquote third world country. In America, people in Florida just got hit with a hurricane. They're out of electricity. People in Jackson, Mississippi, they didn't have any clean drinking water. Like, when you really break it down, Lisa, your problem is that you're a brat. You're a spoiled, ungrateful brat. And that's what your problem is. It's not that you don't have as much money as Kathy Hilton. It's not that your kids aren't as famous as Yolanda kids. It's not that you'll never have the shine that Garcelle has. It's none of that. It's that you're spoiled, you're entitled, and you're a brat, and your bitterness is your downfall. But that's just what I think. Put it down below what you guys think. But before you do, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss it when we go live. Also, be sure to check out the description box below, and also be sure to shop the love collection. All right, you guys, I love you. Bye.
Welcome to Sugar Pills, a practical guide to self-care, where your host, writer, actor, and producer Candy Washington helps you live a more joyful life with a cheeky dash of pop culture news. Be sure to subscribe, leave a 5-star review, and join the conversation on Instagram @Candy Washington. Let's go.